Are you easily startled? Do you hate fun? Then move to Germany. Because in Germany, they take their Sundays very seriously. So seriously that every single Sunday the whole country turns into a library. It's called Die Heilige Ruhe, or Holy Quiet Time. And it starts right after breakfast when all the shops close. The streets empty and the entire nation whispers, Pust Ruhe bitte, which literally means please quiet. And it's something you should hear approximately 37 times between Saturday and Monday. Forget about grocery shopping, DIY projects, or returning phone calls. On Sundays, Germans observe Die Heilige Ruhe with the same religious devotion one might reserve for, well, hearing Mass. But don't worry, you can still get your phone call in. Just don't expect the person on the other end to actually talk to you. That's not how it works in Germany on a Sunday. In fact, in Germany, there are only two acceptable things to do on a Sunday. First, go to church, preferably one of these really old, massive churches with towers so big you can see them from space. Or second, stay home and clean your house in complete silence. Which is actually pretty difficult if you have kids because in Germany, kids aren't allowed to have any fun. At all, ever. Especially not on a Sunday. It's believed that children making noise on Sundays is a direct affront to the 48-hour work week. Imagine if somebody made you work on your day off. Yeah, it's kind of like that except way more strict. In fact, Germans are so committed to this whole do we want to make noise thing that they will literally put up with being bombed on Sundays. During World War II, residents of Berlin requested that air raid sirens be turned off on Sundays so they could enjoy some peace and quiet during the bombings. And the Berliners got their wish. Hitler declared that Sundays would be quiet in the capital, even during the war. Not for nothing, but if you don't observe Sunday silence in Germany, you could go to jail. That's right. In Berlin, Sonntag still is protected by the Constitution. And if you break it, you could face criminal charges. So far, nobody's been sent to jail for making too much noise on a Sunday, but it has happened that people have gotten fined for it. And look, I understand why. Imagine living in a world where every single Sunday your neighbors blast music, scream, fight, bang, drill, vacuum party, mow their lawn, build a deck, shoot fireworks, set off their car alarms, leave their garage doors open, text each other, cough, sneeze, chew their food, or invite friends over to do all of those things. You would probably want to put them in jail too. That's all for now. See you next time.